Hello everyone, Matthew J. Croucher. Welcome to episode 2 of How I Will Make My Fantasy Series, The Cubes of Destiny, into science fiction novels. Today we're going to look at Together They Fall and see what I will do. Together They Fall is a story about how a magical disaster changes elf kingdom, and how one event can tear apart a community. So this will have some minor spoilers, so here's that you're warned. So the first thing I would change is, while I would think these would be not elves in this continuity, but people with inherent magical abilities. The magic is natural to them. And second, instead of one continent, I would have three different planets, and they already have the ability to space travel. And I will have them be one of the oldest races in the galaxy, but not the oldest. As for the disaster itself, I will probably have it as their own fault somehow, because I think sci-fi works better if disasters are predictable and caused by the victim's own hands. It would probably have to be outside of one of the planets, because each planet will have to be changed into the icy part, the fiery part, and the shadow part. And we'll probably then have the people who are changed have more powers. I was gonna do that in this book, but I found out that it didn't really work at that time, so I don't know if I'll put it back in or not. another thing that I would have done if this was sci-fi, I would have had different races on the planets from different planets. I kind of, for me, sci-fi was when, what I say this, when you get cross integration of different races from the get-go. Here I only mentioned another race, but you don't see it in this book. See the other race in this book, sorry. And I think that if this was a sci-fi book, I could get away with that. So, those are my thoughts and my ramble of how I would make this into a sci-fi novel. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. And I will see you next time. And just a reminder, there will be a live stream Monday at 10 a.m. MST to celebrate the release of my fourth book, Blindly Take First. Thank you, everyone, and have a good day. Bye.